thought you were going to hear or what you thought self-defense looked like. Some of you had experience with it, some of you don't. But this is what self-defense looks like. It's messy. It's chaotic. It transpires quickly, and you don't have to make the best decision. That's not what the law requires. That's not. It's a higher bar than anybody could be expected to make. It requires that you make a reasonable decision, that you make a decision that you had a reason for.
What you just saw was a defense outlining what the law requires for self-defense. And that's key. And that's key because the state is saying, no, this wasn't self-defense, this was a plan, and he intended to do the acts. And the defense is like, nope, he was being beat up and he was on the ground. So he came to the aid of himself and the other people who was with him. Because what you did not know, there were like 5 or 6 guys that were beating up on Valley. Okay, now listen to this second clip that the defense argued. Okay,
do a test, do an experiment, go through those witnesses, see when they can't remember things, and ask yourselves if that's convenient, if it seems like they're protecting their friends. Or ask yourselves, is there something wrong with their memories? Why is it so selective? Why can they remember some things but not others? And do those things seem designed to protect their friends and themselves?
So in that clip, the defense attorney did a good job in regards to calling out the credibility of the other witnesses, because 2 of the other witnesses who were in the vehicle with Valley, the driver and another passenger, received immunity to testify against Valley. And the driver specifically was the one who allegedly gave the knife or tossed the knife to Valley, and also drove them to the location where the unaliving of James McGrath occurred. All of a sudden you can't remember, but you can remember some things. So I think that the defense did a great job in closing and outlining what the self-defense is, and also pointing out the credibility of the witness. Now I do want you to know that in the jury instructions, there's also a lesser crime of first-degree manslaughter that was put into the jury charges. And so the jury can find Valley guilty of the lesser crime of manslaughter versus the unaliving, which carries a heavier sentence.